62-year-old man kills neighbors in a long-term dispute over something. God bless the innocent. Damn.
Deadly shooting with several victims on the Treasure Coast. It started with a long simmering conflict between neighbors. 2 people died and a person was held hostage who's now free after a very tense standoff. The violence, the chaos, and the standoff that followed happened at a home on Southeast Tropical East Circle, just a few blocks east of US 1. Our Ari Heidt has more on how this started and how it ended.
Port St. Lucie police have now identified the suspect. His name is Paul Morayo. He is 62 years old. They have not yet released the names of the victims. They all lived here inside the Tropical East community, and you can see police officers still inside that community, still doing their investigation. The chief tells me that's because they have 2 separate victims and 3 separate crime scenes. The police chief says when his officers first arrived at the Tropical East community in Port St. Lucie, it was chaotic.
You could imagine there were multiple neighbors out and about in the area, and we had 2 people shot at 2 locations and a suspect at large. We immediately asked everybody to shelter in place because we didn't know where he was.
This was around 3 p.m. Chief Nimzik says the 2 victims had both been shot and killed near their homes. The suspect, one of their neighbors.
It appears that there was some sort of ongoing neighbor dispute, and something just brought our suspect to the edge today where he took things into his own hands.
Police have identified that suspect as 62-year-old Paul Morayo. They were quickly able to learn he had run into a 3rd home where he took the woman inside hostage. The SWAT team and crisis negotiators responded, started a dialogue with him.
So about an hour in, he did release the hostage. He was inside the home by himself, armed and barricaded.
The standoff went on for 2.5 hours. Police say at one point, Morayo told them he had shot himself in the chest. Police were then able to get an interior drone into the home.
We were able to see where he was in the house. We could eventually see that he was in fact injured.
Police then went into the home and took Morayo into custody. He was flown to a hospital to be treated for the gunshot wound. The chief says if he survives, he will face multiple charges, including 2 counts of homicide. And one more thing, Mariposa Elementary is just down the street here. The school was not involved in this in any way. However, there were 14 children there in aftercare. Those children stayed inside the school until police decided that it was safe for them to leave. In Port St. Lucie, Ari Heidt, WPBF 25 News.
A crucial reminder here, help is available if you or anyone you know is a victim of domestic violence. You can call the phone number there on your screen or simply text the word START to 88788.
Thanks for watching. We appreciate you. Please subscribe.